Good afternoon, everyone. I am Julie Severn, and I am here to talk about spirituality. We are going to be talking, I'm going to be bringing through some information from the Soul Collective today. I was told that I was supposed to do that, so I am going to do it. And the Soul Collective is the one. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but that is all of us. We basically go into a beautiful collecting tank of energy when we are done on this planet. We all become one with each other. And it's just an actually beautiful thing to even trust and know, because if you can understand that about yourself, you'll understand that, you can even look at it from this point of view. Okay, so if you relate to Jesus and you see Jesus in your mind's eye, like I do, like with Jesus and I, we're very close. We talk all the time. Jesus comes into my reality all the time, into my meditations, all of it. Why? Because that is the entity I chose to relate to from the collective. If you wanted to relate to Kuan Yin, Serapis Bey, Hilarion, Maitreya, who is the true Christ energy, Buddha, any of them, Lady Di, Divine Portia, Serapis Bey, every single one of them is a part of the collective. So the energy that they are when they come to this planet individuates. But when we leave the planet, all of the energy just kind of merges and becomes one, because that's how we are. Being a piece of God, we fragment ourselves to come here to this planet to be this. And then when we're done here, we go back out and join the collective, which is what we are in truth. So if you think about it from that point of view, you'll understand that if you see Jesus in your mind's eye, that's what you want to see. That is your desire, to see Jesus, because that is who you relate to. If you relate to Buddha, you're going to see Buddha. If you relate to Kuan Yin, Serapis Bey, any of them, you're going to relate to them, because that is who you desire to see. So it's actually quite interesting, because if you can look at it from that point of view, you can realize that all you're doing is pulling from the gene pool of power of whoever it is that you desire to see, right? So, if Jesus comes to visit you, it's the collective coming to visit you. If Mother Mary comes to visit you, it's the collective coming to visit you. If Kuan Yin comes, or Buddha, or, any of them, Lucifer, they're all part of the collective. Every single one of them belongs to the collective. There isn't a single one who is not a part of that. So if we understand that, we can really realize that, holy smokes, we are just pulling what is comfortable for us to see, what is absolutely comfortable for us to experience. So it's kind of neat, isn't it? Hi, Valerie. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Phil. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Desley. Hi, Jessica. Nice to see you. Nice to see all of you. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Paul. Hi, Karen. Hi, Judy. So that's cool. I think we're all present and accounted for. So what I'm talking about is I'm talking about the actual collective of all that is. All spiritual energy is one. It is. It's just one. So if you pull from the collective, you're actually pulling from all of that pool to receive what it is that you're desiring to receive. So as you do that, you will pull from the energy of who you relate to. So like I said, if you relate to Jesus, if you relate to any of these different entities, that's how it works. Hi, Maureen. It's kind of cool, isn't it? And if you don't identify with any of them, that's okay too. You don't have to. You can bring through your dog or your cat. You can bring through anybody. It doesn't matter, because the long and the short of it, hi, Kathy, is that we all belong to the collective. It's where we go to in origin, and it's what we pull from here to keep us strong, to keep us healthy, to keep us in our power. So it's pretty neat. Wow, that's cool. I hope you got a picture of it, Michelle. That's neat. So today I'm going to pull through the collective, which means that I don't know who it is I'm going to pull through. I know, Phil. I don't know who it is I'm going to pull through, but we'll see who it is, and it might be everybody. It might be God, it might be whoever, just so long as we can pull this energy through. What we're going to do is we're going to pull this energy through today because we're going to start working on what do we have to look forward to in this now? What do we have to look forward to? What are we doing in this now? Are we understanding that everything is morphing the way it's supposed to in this now? And if we can trust that it's all going the way it's meant to, then we can be more comfortable, less full of fear, less full of everything. Now, has everybody done the job to remove the reptilian brain? Because I have. And my back of my head has gone from being wowed out like that to flat. It's actually physically changed. So pay attention. If you removed, we're not meditating today. I'm going to do some channeling. When you are removing your reptilian brain, it looks like there's a physical change to the back of your head. So everybody pay attention to that. If you have removed it, notice and see whether or not it's flat back here now or if it's still sticking out. If it's still sticking out, you might want to do it some more, okay? Do it some more because you want it to shift and change the back of your head to the point where you don't have to worry about that anymore. The reptilian brain is all that you are afraid of, all that frightens you, all that gives you the bumps in the night, all that gives you the nightmares. Yours isn't flat? Okay, so Jessica, I'd like you to just start working on that. Just tell your reptilian brain to leave now and return back to the reptilians and the draconians, and it doesn't belong with you any longer, and ask them to return your brain back to its original form from 42,000 years ago, because we are literally shifting. Okay, yeah, I'll put it up again. Wow, we're getting a lot of people. Hi guys, nice to see you. Okay, so removing the reptilian brain. It's important. It really is. I now instruct and invoke the removal of my reptilian brain and to be returned to the reptilians and the draconians, and that my brain be returned to its origin of perfection, no fear, trust, and love. So that will do it. Okay? So that's what you want to do. You want to remove that as much as you can, because and you know, it does take sometimes a couple of times. I've done it. I can't believe the change in the back of my head. It's just gone like I used to have quite a rounded portion back here, and it's just, I can't believe that. I only discovered that today. So this is important. Do it. It will shift you, and it will take you out of that place where fear lives and remove it. Because it's too easy to stay in fear in these times, because we are getting visitations at night from darker energies. So again, when you go to sleep at night, you say this: I now invoke my true blue armor of God, Vikshula 3 times. Out loud. Quantum mirror bubble. It does feel good, doesn't it, Jessica? You're right. Oh, shoot. I made a mistake and I boo-booed. Just a second. When you go to sleep, True Blue Source Armor of God, Vikshula 3 times, and Quantum Mirror Bubble to protect me, heal me, and remove all darkness while I sleep. This is really important right now. Do we only need to speak the words for it to do? It really does. Yeah, it's best if you do speak the words for it to do it. And it's really important to make sure you're protecting your energy right now to the nth degree, because what's happening is there's a lot of visitations from negative and darker entities at night. You want to make sure you're really vigilant with that, because they're ramping up again. They must be going back into fear mode, because I've been getting visitations again. And you know, if something comes, just tell them, I am a sovereign being, right? I am a sovereign being, and I do not give permission for any entity that is not light to be in my reality. You just don't give it any permission, because you know what? They can't stick around without permission. They just can't. And yes, they are holograms. They are holograms, but it doesn't matter. They can still come into your reality and scare the ever-loving poop out of you. So make sure you're paying attention to this stuff. I'm not telling you this stuff because it's light and fluffy and airy-fairy, or that, you know, oh, it's okay if you don't do it. You really have to do it. It's really important right now because there is so much out there that is just jumping to attack. So let's just make sure that we're doing everything we can to stay in the light. And that means at night when you go to bed, because that is when you are the most vulnerable. And you know why? It's when you do the deepest and hardest work on yourself. It's when you do the most. So you've got to make sure that you're feeling really, really comfortable when you go to sleep. If you wake up to go for a pee in the night, do it again. Call it in, because it makes sure you're safe no matter what you're doing. And this is very, very important. Sophie, no. Little bum, she's barking at something, and she's not going outside. She was just out there. And so this is what we want to do, is we want to make sure that we are doing really, really big vigilant care on ourselves. Because while there are visitations from many, many light sources coming to the planet right now, there are also the dark sources are trying really hard to keep you as a prisoner. I just put out a video the other day that I shared, and it was about what's happening, and there have been notifications quite a while that 1/3 of the population is going to just like off the planet. Well, now they're saying that many of them will just drop off the planet, but others will be taken. So what we want to do is stay in light at all times. Stay in light. I mean that. Stay in light. Stay protected. Make sure that you are always, always keeping yourself in a good place. Not with any negative energy. Just make sure it's all light and nothing is negative. And if you find yourself going into the negative and the dark and into the triggers, walk away. Bless it. Forgive the triggers. Forgive the stuff. Are you one of what? I don't know what I said. Are you one of what? You might have to clarify that, because I'll be talking and I don't know what I just said. So it's okay. I'm going to start very shortly. So what I'd like you all to do is just do me a favor and just quietly allow me to do this, because when I go into this mode, it goes pretty deep, and I really do desire to just keep my focus on that. Even if my eyes are open, I can see what you're typing, but I'd prefer not to. So if you can just try not to type, except Phil, I want to know what one of those is. But this, I'm always want to say, feeling anxious, never any spirit, use sage. Yeah. No, you're not one of those, Phil. Nice try. Wow. Stop it. The ones that will not survive are the ones who are not awake. And that's reality. It just is. And there will be up to 1/3 of the population that we can't do anything about. And I've been saying this for how long now? Now we're getting down to the brass tacks of the whole thing. But I really have been saying this for a long time, that there will be some who leave. We know that. We all must be peaceful with whatever happens. And I'm saying that now as the precursor to make sure you're in your peace in all things that you're doing now. Calling in the light, calling in the love, forgive, 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 let go of the triggers, just do all that. Because that is really going to change everything so that you'll be nice and safe. No, Phil, no, they aren't the lucky ones. Felt more zen than ever. Good for you. I'm so glad. That's really good. That's awesome. Okay, so here we go. Call on the collective, the soul collective, to bring messages through, please. Identify yourself. Okay. Oh my. I am known as Sanat Kumara, the Lord of the world. I have kept the energy balanced on this planet as long as I have been able to. It has now reached its critical mass, and humankind is having to take over the balance of the planet. It is very important that you do this. It is very important that you understand the balance of the planet lies with you now. I, Sanat Kumara, am here to talk to you today so that you can understand all of the dynamics on the planet now. Everything has gone into complete imbalance, but it is most necessary, for things must tip in the wrong direction according to some, but in the right direction according to others. Things must tip because they are meant to tip, because without that tip, it cannot right itself. So it is most important to understand that as the planet is turning, it will turn back and it will right itself. It just must do what it is doing in this now. And you must understand, I have been sitting at the seat of the world in a place called Shambhala. I have taken you there. You have been there with me. Do you understand the ramifications of this place, this power source, this beautiful energetic place that holds all of the energy on the planet in light? It is tipping, even more so. As things are tipping, the light is shifting. If you take a look at the sand in an hourglass, or you take a look at a kaleidoscope as things move around and the picture changes, this is exactly what is happening. The sand inside the picture is shifting the picture itself. So everything that you thought was something is not. The holograms are going to disappear, and the realities and the truths will come through. And you will know that you holding the balance of this planet in this now is vital. You will know that you are a very important cog in the wheel of the movement of the planet. It is very important for you to understand this about yourselves. Know that you are here for a reason, and you have never been here for any better reason than in this now to bring this planet back into balance, for that is what is coming. You are to just trust, and you are to know deep within your heart that all is going the way it is meant to go. You are full of love, and you are so full of care, and you are so full of intense joy and bliss. We are awakening that in you. Do you even understand? The virus is not a virus. You are the virus. You are the virus that heals the planet, because the planet has needed this virus. Look at yourself as the healing aspect rather than as an actual virus. Look at the lovely little tendrils that come out from you and go out into the earth and into other people all around you. Look at the energy that you become when you're working with your spirituality. Instead of looking at yourself as the virus in a negative way, look at yourself as a virus in the positive way. You are the healing of this planet. In your power, with your golden blood, with your blue blood. So many people have thought blue bloods meant the rich and the famous, but it didn't. It meant you. You are the blue blood. You are the gold blood. You are all that is, and you are the healing of this world. It is just your taking of the intent of it. You're choosing to be that. You're choosing to become all that you are. Think of the soul collective, and think of all of the souls merged as one, and each of the little branches go out, much like the look of the corona itself, the actual chromosome itself, what it looks like. The branches going out, but look at those on it. It's not with an arrow. They look like suction cups. Why? Because everything you touch adheres to you. You are the healing virus. You are the virus the world needs now to help take the world to its next step, which is 5D, which is healing energy, which is change, complete change to this world. If you close your eyes and you look at this energy that is speaking, you will see me. I am an old man now. I am very old. I am what would be known as Methuselah. And I am tired. I have held the energy for a long time. My beard comes down past my feet. I am so old. It is time for you young ones, those of you who are so full of life and ready to become young again and ready to become healed. You are the ones who will change it all. You are the ones who will take your beautiful suction cups that you shoot out from you and attach it to everything with love. Visualize that when you are doing healing work on the planet. Visualize the energy coming out from you into the whole world, for that is changing on the inside of you as we speak. Everything about you is shifting because you are readying yourself to become more than you are now. As you do that, you will find your sweet spot. You will find your soft heart. You will find the love that you are. And you will find the power that you are as well. For it comes from you into the earth and out of the earth and into others, into inanimate objects, everything. The energy just flows through you as you understand it. So then instead of being this column of light, you become a beacon for all to see and feel and know. This is where you are going. I am tired. I have held this together for millennia and multi-millennia, upon millennia, until you have been ready to take the beautiful stand to look after your world. I have held her in stasis for a long time. And now as she flips and turns, it is just awakening you, turning you into who you are. Many of you are dreaming interesting dreams. Some are dreaming nothing. But you are working hard every night. Every night. Many of you are healing every night. When you get up in the morning, everything that hurt feels better. Why? You're learning. You're learning the power of you. What would happen if you actually told your body to heal? Told your body to pay attention? Ate happily and healthily? You are immortal. I am immortal. But I am going to retire. I have been around a long time. I've seen many changes to this world. I've seen it flip at least 5 times. I've seen it do so many things. I've seen this world melt and grow back. I've seen this world fill with water and dry up. I've seen this world fill with ice and dry up again and warm up. I have seen this world when oil was at the surface as it was building itself. I've seen this earth when it was so hot, it was unbearable, until it could understand which orbit to go into to save itself, which is what it is now doing. It is moving back into another orbit. This whole universe that we are in is shaped as a Fibonacci coil or a spiral. And right now, as the earth is turning, so is the whole of the universe spiraling through to another destination, not here. A place of more light, a place of more temperate temperatures, a place of healing. For when Mother Earth spirals out of control, so does her weather. And she does not need assistance with that. She can look after herself on that. And yet she has received assistance. This will stop. This is no longer necessary. And humankind is receiving this information on the inside and understanding how important it is for us as a collective to nurture her soul. For nurturing her soul nurtures yours. You are most amazing people. You are most amazing gods and goddesses. Each of you being a piece of God gives you the ability to understand what must happen when the time comes. For inside each of you is a genetic code that has been placed there upon activation date. The date is soon coming. The activation codes will be put into place. Ensure you keep your reptilian brain removed. It is vital in this now, because the codes can't activate without the reptilian brain being gone, for it is that stops the codes from activation. I tell you this because I trust you. You are the warriors of the light. You are the warriors of the cosmos, not just for this planet, for all. You have been placed here so you could educate the rest of the cosmos what love means, what healing and caring means. Science is not your friend. Science is a tool. It is not all that is. It cannot explain the little lights that shine inside of each of you. Your blue gold blood. It can't explain this, and yet it's there. If you even look at your veins on your arm, you can see they're blue. The blood's only red when it comes out. But from the outside, it's blue gold. And it is most amazing blood. For it carries all the secrets of the universe in there, of the cosmos, and of the God self. Analyzing blood is something they're not even equipped to do. They don't understand. They have no idea yet, but they will. They will understand the regeneration properties of your blood, for it is what builds you, helps you to heal, helps you to understand. It's how you live. It's how you grow. It's how you are. Continue to be the beautiful beings that you are. Activate all that you can activate. Ensure your reptilian brain is gone, for your activation codes have been placed within you, and they will do what they are meant to do. Feel your crown right now. Feel it itching. Feel the top of your head just opening like a beautiful cone into the sky to receive. Feel your feet itching as you open that into the earth to receive. And know that your activation codes are almost ready. When they're ready, you will see all that is necessary. You will be amazing, because guess what? You already are. You're already so beautiful. I look at every one of you and I see these columns of light that just give me so much hope and so much joy for the future. I know that holding the space as I have been holding it has been necessary. And soon, very soon, all of the God, Goddess energy will be leaving the planet, allowing you to own yours. All giants who shrunk, all royals, all energies who are here to help you. We will still help you, but we will not be staying. It is not our time any longer. The time of the gold and blue is you. The time of the awakening is you. The time of you being in your power on your planet is you. Open your eyes. Open them wide and see the beauty that is all around you. And know that it is happening to help you, to guide you, to become the Creator God that you are, the peace of God, the thread of God that goes from your heart right to the soul collective. That's how it works. We are proud of you. You have come so far. You received a 10,000-year dispensation because of the speed with which you were healing. 10,000 years of no more of this. This is how amazing you are. And you've done this with your intent. Not even fully conscious intent. What happens when you turn it conscious? What happens when you realize I'm speaking the truth? What happens when you decide to see all that you are? In the Bible it says, I am that I am. Do not say that. Say, I am all that I am. You are all that you are. All encompassing, all seeing, attached to the collective with so much love. You are a part of the whole mechanism that runs everything. Without your being one of the cogs, it wouldn't work. You were meant to be here. Just know that about yourself. Be peaceful with that knowledge. Have no fear of anything. Your days of fear are over. Anything that you see now that anyone tells you to be afraid, laugh. Don't be afraid. You're moving into the glory. There might be a last-ditch attempt on someone's part to frighten you. Don't engage. It's not necessary. It's no longer necessary for you to be afraid. I, Sanat Kumara, one of the lords of this world, is leaving. I am leaving. Lucifer will be leaving. All of the energies that are goddess and God energy that have been here in spirit will be leaving. The energy of all that is will be turned over to you. Buddha, Kuan Yin, Serapis Bey, Hilarion, Jesus, Mother Mary, all will be leaving. But they will be in your heart. And there is where you access what is necessary. The only place you'll be able to access any of us will be in your heart. We will not be physically here any longer because, yea, we have been physically here, alive in places you never knew we existed. Alive, looking after things, mostly within the bowels of the planet to keep balance, sometimes up above, but mostly on this planet looking after you. None of us is dark. None of us are dark. We are all light. None of us is evil. None of us has dark energy, dark intentions. We are just light. And we care. And we are done. The time is now for you. The golden age of love is yours. And we have set it up for you. And it is only set up to succeed. There has never been any intention but to succeed. Just think, 10,000 years dispensation. Always set up to succeed, never to fail, and never will. Wasn't meant to. Your success story is ours. And we are prouder beyond words of you, what you have accomplished, what you have learned, and what you will no longer put up with or tolerate. Love yourselves. Be love. Be caring of yourselves. Be caring of others. Remember, if you judge, you did not succeed. If you are conditional, you did not succeed. If you are angry or full of hate, you did not succeed. This is about love. It was never about anything but love. Be that love in all that you are doing. And I shall be watching as I watch you succeed in all that you do. Well, that was fun. Okay. So, I think that what happens is we are being told to become the gods that we are. The gods and the goddesses and the energy that is love. We are being told to be that. We are also being told that we're on our own. How do you feel about that? I kind of like it. It's too much to have to look at someone and deify them and turn them into a god and then look to them as the only thing that knows our answers. It's time for us to know those within. It's time for us to know what we are and who we are. It's time for us to know what we are capable of doing and that we no longer require someone to deify or turn into a god. We've been living for such a long time being told what to do, being told who to bless, who to worship, who not to worship, who to hate. I'm done. Thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. I didn't know what it was like, who was going to come. I didn't know what I was going to say. I didn't know anything. So that was pretty interesting. I like that too because it's a learning curve for me as well. If I don't know what's being said, I haven't got any preconceived notions of what's going to be said. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. I could feel it all the way through. And I had these big blue eyes as my eyes were closed. I had these big blue eyes, like it was amazing. I was seeing this huge blue eye and it was really cool. So I could feel this energy of this Sanat Kumara. Did anybody see him when I was talking about him? Did anybody see him? It didn't matter if you closed your eyes. It's okay. But did anybody actually visualize what he looked like? Because I saw him and his beard was so long. He was like Father Time or Methuselah or somebody so old and so tired and so ready to hand over the reins to us. That's beautiful. Hi, Donna. That's beautiful. He's ready to hand the reins over to us, which means we're ready to accept them. We're ready to heal in our planet. We're ready to let go of anything that is painful. We're ready to heal. We're ready to love ourselves. It's going to be amazing. This world is going to actually turn into the most beautiful place, even though it already is a most physical, beautiful place. Next will come the spiritual and emotional and mental energy that will also create this lovely place for us. Because this is what we desire to do. We desire to create this lovely energy within ourselves and also to help us so that we can take a look at our world and look after her. Because really, she's looked after us for a long time. She really has. She's been very good to us. So loving her back is all we need to do. That's it. Just love her back. And respect her. And understand that every single thing that we do is all related, no matter what it is. Yeah, I'm going to have to listen to it again too, because I got some of it, but when you're in the middle of it, it's hard to grab all of it. But I did grab some interesting things about them leaving. That was shocking for me. I didn't know that. And if they're leaving, that means that they're ready to hand the reins over to us, which is really good for us. And did anybody else ask for a message? Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Both Jessicas. Hi, Karina. Okay. So Jessica Shaw. PM me for yours, okay? Hi, Teresa. I think he wanted you to see him as an old man so that you could understand how much of a load he's had on him for such a long time. Hi, Patricia. And so I feel that it was a very strong thing to hear this message today so that you can actually, I'm so glad, Donna, that's wonderful news. So you can actually do some work with yourself so that you can become ready for what's coming. It feels to me that's mostly what was important in that message was what's coming, what's going to change, right? And things are going to change. Allison, I've got some joy bubbling into you, so that means that something's changing nicely right now. And so just keep allowing and don't let any fear move in because you're doing really well, quite well actually. So listening now because I want to fall. Yeah. That's good, Michelle. I'm glad. Nancy. I'm being told to trust. Just be told to trust. Now is not time. It's not time. Just trust. Teresa. Oh, did I get you already, Teresa? I thought I already did. Oh, no, that was Allison. Okay, Teresa. I'm being told you have to learn the no word. Start saying it better. And don't hesitate, but do it with love. Very important. That's Teresa. I'm so glad you're doing well. I'm so happy, Donna. That's really good. Izzy. I'm being shown a crown. And the crown is on your head, but it shows me it's a golden crown. I don't see jewels, but I see a golden crown. But it's almost like it's got arrows pointing up on the crown. So it's like arrows all the way around. And that's telling me that there's a lot of healing going on, but also looking up, look up. Be looking upwards to your spirit. Talk to your spirit as much as you can because the healing is there. That's quite nice. What's coming in? Any messages, Michelle? Keep loving yourself, Michelle. You're doing really well. And don't stop. Just keep on loving yourself and staying in your power with love. Kindness and love. Very important. Desley, trusting yourself. You're doing tremendously. You're waking up better than you can even imagine. And I'm supposed to tell you, don't stop trusting because you're quite a powerful healer, girl. You really are. Paul. Love yourself, Paul. You're a loving, kind person. You deserve love, and it's time for you to allow yourself to let it in. And I mean respectful, loving, caring love. Someone that you can be with and nurture each other. And it's there. You just have to just ask for it. Karen. Loved your message this morning, Karen. That was a good one. Just understand that the frustration is coming to an end, and don't worry, it's really coming to an end. There's a lot of things will be coming to light very shortly. And the real reason that we're here is love. It's for us to learn it, teach it, be it, and then take it and go and teach it in other places where we're going to be creator gods. So as Lucifer and Hilarion and Kuan Yin and Serapis Bey and Buddha and Jesus and everybody, all these masters are leaving us and these gods, we're going to be that on other places. So that's really important. Good. Valerie. Oh, Allison, I'm happy for you. That pain that you're feeling isn't that serious, Valerie, so don't worry about it. Just do some stretching and it'll go away, okay? It's not bad at all. It's not serious. Phil. The messages are coming into you, Phil, constantly. And the little nudges in your shoulder. Your brother is there for sure. Your mother is now nudging you. She wants you to stop grieving so badly. She says, you know what? I had my issues as a human. Don't worry. You are good. And they love you up here. You are loved. You're amazing. Learn that about yourself. I'm proud of you. Charlene. Going within helps you in more ways than you can imagine. Listening to the message within. And then understand the messages you receive are your messages. If there's anything you want to share with others, just know they're yours first. They may not apply to others, they're yours. They can help others, but listen firstly for yourself. That's very important. Very important. What's coming is for... I've told you what's coming. I just gave you a big live. I'm telling you right now, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's going to be really good. We are looking forward to this now. Enthusiastically. Reptilian brain is gone. It's a great thing. Don't have any fear. Anything for this old soul, Kathy? Yes. Trust, trust, trust. You actually have some influence over what's going on in your state. I'm being told for you to visualize that it cleans up, and it will. You have a lot of magic within you. Get moving with it, girl. If you need help, let me know. You have got abilities here, so you can start visualizing healing. Make it happen. You've been thinking about it. Make it happen. That's cool. Oh, that's so nice. Really nice. Love it. It's probably a bit of nerve pain that comes a bit with diabetes. I love you too, Valerie. So it's really important to just make sure you're getting exercise, okay? Because that's the best thing to help you. That just helps you. I love you, all of you. I love all of you guys. You're all just so amazing. And you know what? The more that you can pull your power in and own it, the more amazing you're going to continue to be. So never doubt yourselves. Never doubt yourselves. Always trust. Just trust. She does. Yes, she does. Yeah, she really does. And you know what? Just don't worry about things. It's all going to work out. Do you see this smile on my face? There's a reason. I trust. It's nothing that I've ever done more than anything is trust. And I do trust that everything is going the way it's supposed to. I know it will, and I know it is. And I also know that as sovereign beings of this planet, we have this right to look after her as if she is our child. Because we are her child. And we are the child of God. The love of God, the will of God, and a daily source of God. It's just who we are. We are absolutely amazing beings that can do so many things. I feel it is coming this fall, yes. I think they called it the fall of the Cabal for good reason. The fall. Not just the fall, but the fall time. Things are changing very rapidly right now. So we just have to keep on trusting. And we have to just keep on knowing that what is happening is meant to happen for a good reason. Detach from Hollywood, detach from music industry, detach from sports, detach from politics. None of it's real. It's all reptilian. And those are the last vestiges of the dark ones that are on the planet now, are those energies. And that is changing too. They are shifting and changing into things that they're not even what we thought. So we won't give them any energy. The only thing we're going to do is focus on love and healing on our planet with so much joy and bliss attached to that, because that is what makes a difference. If you visualize something changing, it does. Because you being a creator God, a piece of God that you are, in a good way, in a healthy, non-egotistical, caring of the planet way, that makes you something very, very special and very powerful. So be that. Even trying to destroy our psychic abilities with their vaccines and whatnot. Yeah, that pretty much was their plan. And just understand that, yes, he's going to win. He's going to win. You got to understand something about what's going on with this election. It has nothing to do with it being an election. This is about the dark and the light. It's got nothing to do with politics. You know, people say, oh, well, you know, Trump is against Biden and blah, 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 blah. He's not against, I mean, yeah, he is, but he's not against Biden as a person. He's against what the deep state and the cabal has been doing on this planet for the last 42,000 years. That's what he's concerned with. 450,000 years if you want to go right down to the brass tacks of it. So that means that not only will the United States heal, but so will the whole planet, because everybody is on side with what's going on right now. Every country in the planet is on side. That is why the very deepest, darkest part of it, why the whole of the world has shut down. Because everybody is on side to repair what has happened. This is why. Just trust it, don't worry about it, and know that it's already working. There's already so many entities who are working actively to fix things. You guys included. It's just part of it. We are all a part of the large equation, and it's beautiful. And don't doubt it. Know in your heart you are a part of the large equation, because you wouldn't be here if you weren't. Not a single person would be on this planet if you weren't a part of the large equation in this now. It's coming soon. It's coming a lot sooner than you think it is. I figure a lot of stuff's going to be coming out in October, and then into the new year will be cleanup, but a lot of disclosures will be happening in October. And financial as well. There'll be big disclosures about all that too. So just put some trust into things, guys, because this is the first time in all of your lives you've actually had the opportunity to put some trust into something. There is no normal anymore, Michelle. You don't want things to go back to normal. It'll be a new normal. The old normal is what screwed us up. So just understand that everything's going to go to a new normal. Nothing will go back to what it was. Seriously. We are in the home stretch. Yes, we are. But nothing's going to go back to normal, because normal is what got us into trouble in the first place. What we thought was normal was not normal. It wasn't healthy. It wasn't happy. It wasn't good. Love yourselves. Be trusting. Be a part of the equation. Hi, Vanessa. Be a part of the equation. Be a part of the healing that this planet requires. It's all that's asked of you. Nothing else. Put out your intent. When you go to bed at night, protect your energy. And then get working. Call in everybody and his dog to do everything they can to help the planet. I do that every night. I don't even know what it's going to be at this point, Michelle. It's just going to be very different than what we're living now. And that's good. Anything that's different than what we're living now is going to be positive, right? It can't be negative, because we're done with that. I still go out shopping. Yes, I do. And I won't wear a mask. Yeah. I go shopping. I go out and do everything. I won't wear a mask. I get lots of looks, but I just smile. It's okay. It's not their business what I'm doing. They want to wear a mask, they can wear a mask. I'm getting resentful of them. I really am. I don't like them. But until humankind has that activation code, which I just found out about today, which is real interesting to me, that means that we're actually going to activate. Things are going to change. And it's an actual reset button on the inside of us. I love it. Don't you love it? That's one thing I'm looking forward to. Reset the heck out of my buttons. Yay, let's do it. Get rid of that reptilian brain. You don't need it anymore. When it goes, it changes. Like, I can't believe the change in the back of my head. It's really changed. Physically changed. I'd like to notice if it's changed on you with the removal. Pay attention to that. Is it puffy back there and does it go flat? With the reptilian brain gone, it changes the back of your head. We're getting $12,000 for stimulus money? Wouldn't that be nice? I haven't heard anything. Not a word. So I don't know. I'd like to know where that came from. It doesn't feel real. No. Nope, we're not getting any stimulus money. It's just, we're all sitting in the same boat as you're in. Only we don't even have an oar. Yeah, it does on you too? Ha ha! That's 2 for 2. Pretty good, Phil. Glad to hear it. That means you're removing the negative and the fear and the uggies. Isn't that nice? Check the back of your head, guys. If you've removed your reptilian brain, it's flatter on the back there. That's so cool. And you know, I didn't even think about it until I was just talking with you guys. I was like, feels different. It doesn't feel the same. That's so cool. Good for you. Don't you love it? You know what that is? That's an affirmation of truth. Right back here. Right back there. Right at the, you know where yours too? Ha ha! Awesome! This is great news. Love it, you guys. This is a physical manifestation of a spiritual thing that we did. It's just right back here, Michelle. Right back here. So right behind your ears. Right there. That is so cool. If there's 3 of us, now that's 3 for 3. Anybody else? Anybody else notice it? That is awesome. Nice. I did too, and everything's gone. Like, wow, I can't believe that. Nice. See? Affirmation of spiritual truth. Just by telling something that it has to do something, it does it. Yours is too? This is awesome news, guys. You're doing great. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you all. Look at your awakening. Look what it's doing for you. It's changing things. And you got to love that. You just have to love that because it gives you an affirmation of truth. You know, it's like when I broke my arm when I was 12 and I couldn't turn my arm past here. So it was stuck like that. So, you know, I can turn this one. I couldn't turn this one. It was stuck like that. And then I started saying my affirmations every day and it just started turning. So that's good. Yeah. You know what? I never thought about that, but I'm so glad that we looked today because look what it did. Like it actually has changed, probably changed the way my hair lies at the back too. Good girl. That's awesome. You know what? This makes my day because it tells me that we're on the right track, doesn't it? Anytime we get messages from God and we listen to them, this is good. I love you guys. Aw, that's great. I will see you guys on Wednesday, and you have the best couple of days. And let me know how you're doing with your invoking of your special powers. Okay, I love you guys. See you Wednesday. Bye.